Have you ever been blamed for something that wasn't really your fault? Or praised for a risky move that just happened to work out? People tend to judge decisions by how things turn out. It's a mental glitch that makes people overrate lucky wins and misjudge smart failures. And unless you learn to spot it, it'll quietly distort how you judge decisions and how others judge you. This video is for curious people who want their thinking grounded on what's really happening and not the superficial. Maybe you've been judged unfairly because things didn't go as planned. Or maybe you've seen others praised for outcomes that could have gone either way. If you're seeking sharper and smarter thinking, you're in the right place. By the end of this video, you'll learn how to make better decisions by not being fooled by luck, good or bad. And you'll see why using outcomes to judge the quality of a decision can lead you astray. Let's test your judgment with a quick game we're calling Good or Bad Call. Listen to each scenario and decide whether the choice was good or bad. You'll have 3 seconds to make your call. Let's begin.
Welcome to Good or Bad Call. Bob, a thrill seeker, is offered $5 million to walk a narrow plank stretched between two seaside cliffs. One slip means a 200-foot fall into the surf below, risking death or horrific injuries. Bob accepts the challenge. He nearly falls, but makes it across and is awarded the cash prize. Did Bob make a good or bad call? You have 3 seconds to decide.
If you said, good call, that's outcome bias at work. Bob's decision was risky because the odds of surviving the plank walk were low, and no amount of money outweighs the near certain loss of life or health. A good decision considers probabilities, not just the payout. Outcome bias tricks you into thinking Bob's lucky win means he made a smart choice. All right, let's do one more. Listen to the scenario and choose whether the decision was good or bad. Let's begin.
Welcome back to Good or Bad Call. It's the final seconds of the regional basketball championship game. Your team is down by 1 point. The opposing defense is going to double-team the star shooter, so the coach calls for an alley-oop to the center, a play with a strong chance of scoring. The pass is perfect, but the center misses the shot. Game over. Did the coach make a good or bad call? You have 3 seconds to decide.
If you said, bad call, that's outcome bias again. It was the right play. The defense was focused on the star shooter, and the center had the best chance at a clean look near the rim. The execution just didn't go well. A missed shot doesn't make it a bad decision. Making judgments based on results instead of reasoning is exactly how outcome bias fools us. We humans love simple cause and effect stories. When things go well, we credit smart planning and sharp execution. And when they don't, we blame poor judgment. But reality isn't always that clear-cut. Sometimes we make truly dumb choices and still get lucky. Other times we do everything right and watch it fall apart. We constantly underestimate the role of randomness. I can hear you saying, but outcomes do matter. Yes, of course they do. Outcomes feel like the ultimate truth because they're visible and final. A win feels like proof of a great decision, and a loss stings. But this ignores the randomness and factors outside your control at the moment you decided. Shite really does happen, and the sun shines on everyone, even the reckless. In other words, never judge a decision by its outcome, and here's why. If you can't tell whether a decision was good or bad, how can you expect to make better ones in the future? Outcome bias distorts fairness. Smart people get blamed for bad luck, while reckless ones get praised for lucky breaks. That encourages risky behavior and builds false confidence. When you focus on process instead of outcome, your decisions get sharper and your thinking steadier. You'll judge others more fairly, learn the right lessons, and stop mistaking luck for skill. Over time, good reasoning compounds. It builds real confidence that isn't swayed by a roll of the dice. Whether it's Bob on the plank or a basketball coach under pressure, the same rule applies to all of us. Outcome bias shows up everywhere, at work, in relationships, even in how we judge ourselves. Luck's the biggest culprit, but hindsight and ego cloud things too. Once you spot it, you'll see through the noise and make smarter calls. Don't let luck fool you, judge the decision. The clarity in your thinking and insights will reward you with interest. Think sharper and live smarter. If you enjoyed this and want more nuggets of curiosity, go ahead and subscribe. There's plenty more to come. And we'd love to hear from you. Have you ever been blamed for something beyond your control? What's a time when luck made you look like a genius? Share your story. Drop a comment below.